second segment of our program as we continue to speak with the founder of InsightStage, Michael Fountain, who has all of these topics exciting us for the new year, motivating us, really. And your event is on the 26th?
26th of January.
And at the former Cable Beach Hotel, the Melia. And when we broke, we talked about can versus can't, and I see you have somebody who's speaking on that as well, eh?
Yes, Victoria, she's a writer, and she's very excited about it. When I asked her to do it, actually she volunteered to do it. And she said she's not a Bahamian, she's from Canada. And she has this thing where she finds that people automatically feel they cannot do something before they even try it.
Yes.
And so she said, you know what, I'm going to tackle that.
Yes.
She works with a lot of youth, and she said she finds that to be a common thing in the Bahamas.
No question about it.
Yeah.
I have a whole lot of young people who work in Jones Communications as well. And they will tell you that one of my favorite thoughts or statements, I should say, is that let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. There are people who believe that things can't be done, or I can't do this. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
All right? And we made a whole lot of things happen because I don't believe in this thing about can't. Let's make it happen.
Yep. Anything's possible.
Everything is possible.
Actually, everything is possible. Yeah, that's even
All
better.
things are possible.
Yes, it is.
If you only believe.
Yes, yes, and belief is very important.
If you only believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can create anything if you only believe that you can make it happen.
Yeah. Be bold.
I'm working on a very big piece of art and got up this morning at about 6 o'clock. And before I did anything, I decided, let me do some more work on this thing because I want it finished by a particular time. So I got to make it happen, man.
Yeah, and that's the attitude you got to have.
Yes.
You have to have the attitude. Be bold. Don't let fear stop you.
That's
you
right.
know, we let it stop us.
And a whole lot of people believe that, well, you know, I don't have the money, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have the time, but you have to make the time. And you have to make things happen. You have to get aggressive. You have to be assertive. You know, my salespeople in Jones Communications.
Yeah. Something that you
I
noted,
tell them, listen, man, let's make it happen.
Something you noted as well, you said you got the training. So you did training, you know, and I think that's what we need to let people or make people understand that you're not going to get it the first time, but you have to be consistent. You have to train yourself. You have to be, what's the word? You have to make it happen.
Well, first of all, Mr. Fountain, you have to believe in yourself.
Most definitely. You know, that goes without saying.
Right?
That goes without saying.
You have to believe in yourself. And if you are confident, you know, Bahamians have, this is a Bahamian word called biggity. Well, some people aren't biggity, that they're simply self-confident. They believe in self.
Yes, yes. So we get that confused with.
Yes, they get it confused with arrogance and you're not arrogant. You simply believe in yourself and you know that you can do this thing. I got this, man.
Yes, a lot of people don't try because fear takes over.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Yes.
I was very terrified to speak. Do you remember when we first started these shows?
I remember.
I was shaking. I was terrified. I didn't want to speak at all. But I mean, you just put yourself out on a limb and then it happens.
You know, my producers on Issues of the Day, they say to me, I don't know how you do it. You are able to go in the studio without a script and you are just able to talk for half an hour. Because I believe in myself.
And it comes with practice.
Yes.
Yes.
And the more you do it,
There you go.
the better you get.
That's
Preach
right.
it, brother. Preach it. Yeah. That's what it is. And that's the message we want to,
Yes.
you know,
And
give
so
to
you are
people.
able to speak extemporaneously. You're able to speak without notes because you've done it so many times.
Yes.
And I said to myself, you know, why are they so impressed with this? Because I've been doing this thing for more than a decade.
Yep, there you
Right?
go. Yeah.
So you don't think I should be able to walk in the studio and talk?
Yeah. You've become an expert, and that's what it takes.
Yes. And so, abundance versus lack.
Yes.
I like some of your topics.
Yes.
Journey versus destination.
Yes. We're so focused on the journey, we don't enjoy the we're so focused on the destination, we don't enjoy the journey.
Yes. Limitless versus limited.
Everything's mindset.
Everything is in your mind.
Everything is in your mind.
What your mind conceives,
Yes.
you are able to achieve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
You know, and it's not an easy fix. You know, it takes consistency, you know, new habits,
Yes.
and just deciding that you're going to do what you have to do.
Yes.
That's all it is.
And believers who are listening and watching us would know this one. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Amen.
You know about that one?
I know about that. Yes, sir.
Your Grammy told you about that, eh?
My Grammy, my grandmother, my wife, everybody tells me about that.
I can do
And
all
I believe
things.
that myself.
Yes.
I believe that myself.
And so some mornings you get up and you feel, so dejected and the world is against you, but you pull yourself
Yes.
up and you are not limited. There is limitlessness.
There you go. There you go.
Because you can do all things.
There you go.
What I like about Michael Fountain is, you know, the founder of the InsightStage, but he also practices what he preaches. So anything that he has, any speaker that he has, I see him actively doing it himself. So I know that he's started multiple businesses, and I see him on we live close to each other, so I see him on his workout journeys in the morning, and he posts it and everything. So he's not only just preaching it, he's really actively living this lifestyle and showing good results.
Yes. Making it happen.
Yeah.
Making things happen.
Yeah.
And so you're an inspiration to a whole lot of young people.
I want to be.
Yes.
That's the goal.
Yes. And as I said, this is a good way to begin the new year. And so how do people get involved in this?
Well, they can visit the website, www.insightstage.org, or they can send an email at info@insightstage.org. Or you can contact us by phone, 801-9184.
You said a whole lot of things that people can't remember.
Well, you know, I think you're going to play this, 3 or 4 more times, so they can just watch it again.
Just watch it again.
Yeah, and if they miss that one, then
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'll play it again.
But the email address is the simplest one. Eh?
Yes, info@insightstage.org.
Yes.
Yes.
And they register online then?
You can register online. And we want to, the plan is to take it to the next level. And when I say that, you know, after the event, we just don't want to leave you there. We want you to be able to continue this journey. So we're going to, you know, offer you a chance to move forward with us.
Yes.
So that's the idea.
You know, a whole lot of young people need to be attending this event, and because what we need more than anything else is a high level of discipline.
Yes.
I find, Mr. Fountain, are an ill-disciplined society. People just are not disciplined to pursue what they should pursue, or to continue a dream, or to make
Yes.
some things happen.
I agree. And it's becoming generational.
Yes.
If you understand what I mean. It's becoming generational. So we have to put a stop to it. So
Yeah.
this is my effort to change the mindset. You know, I have 8-year-old twins. I'm working on them. You know, I'm trying to instill in them that, you know, get an education, that's good, but I want you to come out to be a business owner, an entrepreneur. You know, so I've already started their business.
Very good.
Yeah.
And another wonderful thing that Michael does is he recognizes people that are doing well in their job with something that he started called Lollipop Love, where he'll just tell them that they're like maybe a gas attendant or a grocery clerk or something, and tell them, I recognize that you're doing really well in your job and I want to honor you, and here's a lollipop and a certificate, and you're doing really great. And then he'll put it on social media and everybody will go there and congratulate them and stuff. And imagine that for that person. They would just really continue to do well and if people are noticing that. And I think I really admire that about him, that he started
That's
that.
great motivation.
Yes, it's a customer service initiative. You know, we thrive on customer service, and just my experiences, especially in the last 5 or so years, it's diminishing. You know, customer service industry is diminishing. So it's my effort to bring it back to where it needs to be. So I recognize persons that go above and beyond. And it's each time it's an amazing event. You know, I have people calling me, said, listen, when am I going to be recognized? I say, well, someone has to recognize you. You know, I had a guy call me and say, okay, I'll have my friend call you to recognize me, and here's a list of stores that will give you gift certificates and stuff. I'm like, nah, this is for real, guy. Let's, you know, we're really trying to make an impact on the customer service industry in the Bahamas.
Very good. Michael Fountain, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much for having
me. And we hope that your event is a grand success.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We're going to take a break here, and when we return, we're going to have another aspect of our program, the first one for the new year. We take this break, and we'll come right back.